Hey guys, my name is Hugo. I'm here to teach you a guitar lesson. In this lesson today, you'll learn something very important if you want to master the classical guitar technique or fingerstyle technique. So what we will do today will be to separate parts in the music. So what I mean by that is we have the accompaniment and then we have the melody on top of it. So in order to master this technique, we gotta be able to understand how to deliver that and detect the different parts in the exercise or the piece you're learning. So I chose a very simple exercise for you. And that was an exercise by Emilio Pujol, one of the most important pedagogues of the last century. So it's an exercise in which we have the melody in the bass and the chords are higher in the higher register. So for example, you see, it's not very difficult. It has 16 bars and it's pretty simple to do it. So let's take a look at it and then I'll teach you the best way to learn it. So let's play the exercises. So the first thing you gotta know is you're gonna have these two guys always on the second and third strings. So you can even have your ring finger on the first, but you're not gonna really use it. So it's just these two guys, and then your bass, which by the way is your melody, you're gonna play with your thumb. Typical classical guitar finger style position. So So what you gotta do is make sure the bass line stands out and the accompaniment is soft. Now let's play the first 4 bars. So right, as you can see, I'm really emphasizing the bass line instead of the chords, because in the chords we have nothing there. Right? Those chords are not saying anything, but the bass line is really the main part. Right? So what you can do is really try to play the top part, the part you're gonna play with these two fingers, index and middle finger, very soft, and then the bass line will stand out anyway. Right? And of course you can also play the bass line with more strength, which would be something like right. Now the second line, you have a different chord, but it's pretty simple. You're just gonna have your second finger here on the second fret, right? And then you're gonna play, you're gonna maintain the index and middle fingers of your right hand on second and third strings. So you just have a little bit more dissonant chord here. So, but the idea is the same. So So try to bring out the bass line and keep the accompaniment in the back seat, so you don't have that chords attacked while you're playing the melody in the lower register. So right. third line is pretty much the same as the first line. So, in other words, you have already played the third line if you played the first one. So, right? The last line is where we have some changes. So here you have basically an A minor, right? So, right? So if you have the shape, the grip of the A minor here, ready to go, you'll be just fine. And then you have right? So one more time, the last line. So so that's pretty much how you break it down and master each 4 measures in a way that when you want to play everything all together, it's gonna be fine. So for example, let me play the whole thing. So okay guys, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. If you have any questions or if you have an idea about another lesson, just let me know, and see you next time.